Hey guys, welcome to the second part of the Pepakura tutorial and on how to use it. This part is cutting out the Pepakura parts from your cardstock. Again, I used 65-pound cardstock since my local Staples doesn't carry 75. So what you're gonna do, you have your cardstock. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna cut your cardstock out. Make sure your hands are clean. Okay, no dirty hands, or you're gonna get smudges and black marks all over the paper. And then when you go to paint it and everything, you're gonna have some marks on it. So you want to keep it white. So if you've been painting a prop or doing anything today like I have, you have to wash your hands. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself some scissors or a knife or something else like that. I've seen other people use knives. I ain't using knives, I cut better with scissors. So what you're going to do, you're just going to cut on the outside lines. And I'm going to try to do this while I'm talking to you guys. And be very careful doing it. Don't be in a rush. You can't rush. This Pepakura stuff takes time. Takes a lot of effort. Just don't rush. Watch your lines. Don't cut into other lines. And after you're done cutting the pieces, take them off and put them in a pile. Don't leave them right there in front of you or anything, because then it's just going to cause problems. Because believe you me, these pieces will get everywhere. But you want to cut as close to the line as possible, which I leave a little bit of some space just in case I need it. I leave just a little bit of, just leave a little bit of space. But you gotta cut this out almost perfectly. I don't if you're doing this, I don't suggest using scissors. I would use something else, maybe a knife, because my hand's not that precise, especially when it comes to cutting things. So it's better for me to use just a regular pair of scissors. But it's basically all you do is you're just cutting out your pieces. Just to let you know, do not cut the fold. So if you're going to be cutting these pieces, and you see how these pieces are, I don't know if you can see it, but you see how these pieces have, here, I can't see. You see these pieces here, they have ridges. These ridges are where your fold is. Because if you would notice on this side, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's numbers. Those numbers correspond with the other part. So you don't want to cut on that fold. I've been told that you could use a butter knife to help you fold, instead of hold the butter knife over top of the thingy and fold it, or you could cut it, which I don't suggest cutting, because if you cut, you could cut too much, and then there goes your fold. Then you'll have to go back onto the program again, find that piece, recut it back out. So best idea would just be use a butter knife to hold the fold down and then fold it. Like I said, you want to cut as close to the line as possible. Being very careful. You want to take your time. This could take hours. Yeah, this is day number 2 of this for me. There is 25 pages of parts that I have to cut out, and as you can see, in this bag, I've cut out parts already. You want to keep your parts nice and neat. You want to keep them in a bag so nothing gets to them. If you have pets in the house, if you have kids and stuff. I don't have kids in my house, but well, I do. My nephew, but that's about it. But he doesn't come. He doesn't come into my room unless I'm here. There's really not much to tell you guys. Just be careful. Watch what you're doing. Don't astray from the lines. You know, I know you guys want to probably make your own type of Pepakuras, and you probably want to just do it your own unique way, and you can. But the people who have these files are asking you that you do not try to alter or change the design, since they worked very hard on putting these Pepakura files online. So they don't want their work to be tampered with, which I'm not going to tamper with their work, and I don't plan on tampering with it. The only time I plan on tampering with it is if there's an issue. If there's a fold issue, then I'll correct it and I'll cut it. I'll go around that. But other than, well, changing the parts or changing the direction of the parts or adding parts, which I don't know if you can add parts or not. But if you could add parts, that would actually be cool. Then you create your own Ranger. But they don't want you doing that. They want to keep what they did here original, and I can understand that. Just to let you know, you're not going to be perfect. So don't think that you're going to be perfect on cutting these pieces out. Some of your pieces aren't going to be the exact same size, same width. You know, you're not going to be perfect. If you have a really good steady hand, great. Then more power to you. But I have a bit of an unsteady hand. So, well, let me move you guys a little bit forward. And as you can see, I'm using a cutting board. Why? Because it's easier to slide the pieces off. Plus, when you're working with props and everything else, it's easy to have a cutting board. Because you never know when you're going to need it. So that's basically it, guys. I can't really get into too much because there's not really much to say. Just do what you guys need to do. It's going to take forever to cut all this out, and it's going to take you it could take you weeks, it could take you months to finally get all these little pieces cut out. You know? And again, I would just like to make a note that please do not, if you get these Pepakura files, please do not alter them. Please do not try to change them. Somebody worked really, really hard on these, and it was their vision to do these type of files for someone, and they worked really hard on them, and it would be very not cool to go ahead and alter this because somebody worked really hard on it. The only time you should alter it is if there's a problem. Like if one of the pieces don't fit, it's the only time you should alter it. Actually, you know what? Don't alter it at all. Just put it together. The more you alter it and everything, the more they're gonna say, ah, yeah, you altered it. It's the same way it goes when you go on to the 405th. They have stuff on there for free, and they have stuff on there for to buy. And they worked really hard. They also do commissions too. So if you don't feel like sitting here and cutting this like I am and going nuts and going crazy, they do have a commission on their page to where you can request them to do this for you.